Okay, what we'll look at here is setting out a semicircular arch. Now in later videos I'm going to do this real size, and we're going to have it on a sheet of ply, and we'll actually show you how to set it out and mark out the voussoirs and make a template for the voussoirs. But this is just basically how we're going to set out an arch, and we're going to look at various arches in this series. So this is a semicircular arch. Things that define an arch is where your striking point is, your rise and your span. So what I mean by that, we've got two joins here of brickwork, and from there to there, that's what's called the span. We've got two springing points and a springing line. Now what we need to do is find the striking point. Okay, so first thing I've got to do, on my springing line, I've got to bisect that. So I'm going to set my compass point on the springing point, scribe an arc top and bottom, take it to the other springing point, arc bottom top, and I'll join those two lines up, and that will bisect the springing line and give me my striking point. That gives me a striking point in the middle. So in this instance, on a semicircular arch, you've got your striking point, equal distance between your springing points. And all you do for that now, you put your point on your striking point, your pencil on your springing point, and draw a semicircle. Okay. That gives you your semicircular arch. That's created what we call the intrados, and then we're going to look at how to create the extrados on the next piece. So what you can see is now this section here, this shaded section, that is what you would make, that would be turned into your arch centre, your wooden arch centre or turning piece. So you get somebody to make that up for you, or make that up yourself, and that to be propped up inside your join across your span, ready to take your brickwork. Okay, so next thing we need to do, we need to put on our extrados. So this line is as intrados, we're going to put on the extrados. And what the extrados does, we're either going to set that at half a brick or a full brick, depending on what type of arch it is. Okay, it might have two halves, so you've got like a double ring arch, or it might just come round in a full brick. So you can see there you've got the half brick and half brick, or it might just come round in a full brick. We'll take it round in a full brick. Okay, I'll bring that over there and bring that to there. Okay, so we've got now intrados and extrados. What we can do now is we can divide the extrados up into three areas. Okay, now we've got here, we've got this section here is known as the haunch. It's the same on the other side, that's the haunch, and then the top section from there to there we've got the crown. So we've got intrados, extrados, haunch, crown, haunch. Okay, and that is how to set out a semicircular arch where your striking point is equidistant between your two stringing points and on your on your springing points and on your springing line. Okay, that's very important. When we move on to the next one, you'll notice that the striking point comes off the springing line, and it's you'll have a different span and a different rise. So on a semicircular, your rise is half the distance of your span, and that creates a semicircular arch.